the dude with the gun in the video.
He's not wearing
in
a
the same video.
mask.
Gucci Mane is signing the contract, which they.
I ain't gonna lie. While editing a video, this is just released by Poetic Flacco. And if y'all don't know nothing about it, it's the Pooh Shiesty situation. But feds have found more evidence in Pooh Shiesty's phone. I wonder what it could be. Me too. So let's find out.
The feds just found more evidence in Pooh Shiesty and Big30’s phone. And the evidence they found guarantees Pooh Shiesty is never coming home. He's going to be found guilty when he goes to court. There's zero chance he beats this case whatsoever.
Suspects involved in the robbery and kidnapping of rapper Gucci Mane have been arrested. Officials say the alleged ringleader behind the attack was rapper Pooh Shiesty. Our Preseda Olguin has been on top of this story and has the latest.
We're hearing his name is like this
that the
nigga
ninth
again.
and final suspect has been arrested. We've been able to obtain video which shows the FBI at Pooh Shiesty's home the day he was arrested. Take a look at that video. This happened in Memphis. Federal authorities say Shiesty was the ringleader behind the attack on Gucci Mane here in Dallas. That incident happened back in January at a music studio located off Dallas Parkway. The DOJ says Gucci Mane and two others were allegedly kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint. They say 9 people were involved, including Pooh Shiesty's father and Big30. For background, Pooh Shiesty signed on to Gucci Mane's record label back in 2020. And according to the DOJ, Pooh Shiesty is the one who set up the meeting to discuss his recording contract.
As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items.
We've been hearing for months Pooh Shiesty is innocent. He coming home. He ain't do nothing. The feds don't got no real evidence on Shiesty. Gucci not even testifying no more. What they got him? Some pictures of him outside the studio? Where the evidence that man Shiesty be home tomorrow? Shout out to my brother, Lawyer for Workers, a.k.a. Mo. We love Mo on his channel. Mo is an amazing reporter, amazing journalist, amazing lawyer. But Mo been telling us Pooh Shiesty was going to beat this case, and this case is weak for months. The feds just responded back, it ain't. Now, the one thing we learned today, Brett, the feds will conceal what they have for as long as they can. So the feds was forced to give us the evidence today because they was responding to a memorandum of Pooh Shiesty trying to get out of jail. He was trying to get bond. And one of the clauses that his lawyers presented, yo, judge, they don't got no physical evidence on him. They don't got no real evidence that Pooh Shiesty committed these crimes. Let him out of jail. So the feds had to respond back with, no, we got a lot. We just didn't reveal it. And they revealed it all. First off, we learned today that Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane really only had one little discrepancy in their contract negotiation. Like Pooh Shiesty, for the most part, was still on board to be signed to Gucci Mane. He just wanted Gucci Mane to turn over one thing. And because of that one thing is why Pooh Shiesty crashed out. The only discrepancy they really had, which makes this thing just all that more ridiculous, Pooh Shiesty wanted Gucci Mane to give him back his masters. So they were negotiating this while Pooh Shiesty was still incarcerated. And Gucci Mane was kind of receptive and open to all the other demands, but Gucci Mane just wouldn't, under no circumstance, give him back his masters. And that's what pissed off Pooh Shiesty and led him to do this. The feds have somehow obtained the messages between Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty from Gucci Mane's perspective, which shows that Gucci Mane is still cooperating with the feds. So that lie that I guess Gucci Mane stated where he's not talking no more, he's not cooperating with the police.
His wife made him tell. Of course he's
Pooh Shiesty lawyer was misled because Gucci Mane is still cooperating. Gucci Mane is still talking. Gucci Mane at this point is trying to get Pooh Shiesty life, bruh. This is how it appears. So Gucci Mane arrives, and obviously we know the story by now. They bring Gucci to the studio, and they rob Gucci, and they got it on camera where Gucci Mane is signing the release forms. Now, Pooh Shiesty got the release forms, but he said it was not enough, so they recorded him, and he told Big30 to record Gucci. Now, here's the thing. Until now, we were wondering, okay, do the feds got the video of, like, Gucci Mane saying, hey, I'm Gucci Mane, and I just released Pooh Shiesty from the contract? Because that was filmed, that was recorded. Now, we was told when Big30 was pulled over, he like cracked his phone, he damaged his phone, so they couldn't get in the phone at the moment. but apparently the feds got a way to recover it, and they recovered it.
Of course they
so
fucking
not only
recovered
do the feds got statements from Gucci Mane and all the victims present, the feds now have the video of Gucci Mane signing the release under duress with a pistol like nearby. And the feds also got the video of Gucci Mane saying, I'm releasing Pooh Shiesty out of this contract. Now, these dummies and these nincompoops, like took a video of Gucci Mane saying this.
You fucking recorded it and kept it in your phone.
Nearby. The feds have officially announced they got the video of the robbery. This is Pooh Shiesty's daddy walking in with the contract in his hand. This is Gucci Mane right here. This is Gucci Mane right here. This is Pooh Shiesty. This is the dude with the rifle as they're getting Gucci Mane to sign the paperwork. Why would
he don't got a rifle though?
The dude who is holding Gucci Mane under duress. If you're gonna make somebody sign a contract under duress, wouldn't you make them sign a contract under duress without the person with the gun in the video? But they got the dude with the gun in the video.
He's not wearing a
mask. In the same video, Gucci Mane is signing the contract, which falls in line with what everything Gucci is saying, which is, hey, he lured me to Dallas, brought me to the studio, pulled a gun out on me, made me sign this contract, which destroys Pooh Shiesty's initial defense of what contract. We don't know what they're talking about. He didn't sign no contract. Because
they seen
I
you.
think that's his lawyer. Bradford Cohen was his old lawyer. When he did an interview with Lawyer in Crime, he says, yo, Pooh Shiesty's daddy going to Staples and printing out paperwork. He was printing out rap lyrics for Pooh Shiesty. He didn't print out no contract. What contract?
Nobody is believing that shit.
Got the contract. Now them folks got videos of Gucci signing the contract. So now that defense is out the window. And if you read through this contract, you will see how absolutely ridiculous that the expectations are that somebody actually signed this with a sober mind. These folks put a clause in the contract where if anything in this contract is deemed invalid, illegal, or unenforceable in any respect by a court of competent jurisdiction, the validity, legality, and enforceability of the remaining provisions shall not be affected or impaired. The party agreed that any such invalid, illegal, or unenforceable provisions shall be deemed modified to the minimum extent necessary to make it valid and enforceable, and the agreement shall be enforced as so modified. So these folks think that the courts will see this contract and that Gucci Mane, a man who's been doing record deals for damn near 20 or 30 years, will sign a contract where it says, hey, man, if this contract is 90% illegal, the courts don't got any right to deem it unenforceable. We would just have to modify this to the minimum and we'll still carry it back to, what? This had to have been written by Pooh Shiesty.
They really think that show's gonna go through?
Bro, ain't no lawyer in their right mind wrote this. They gave timestamps for the video. So apparently at this timestamps, it's depicting Pooh Shiesty's daddy holding a document in the recording room. Also featured are Pooh Shiesty and, again, Gucci Mane. At this timestamp, they got like Glover holding a Draco, which apparently like Glover nickname is Chopper. They got him holding a Draco in front of the recording room door.
I mean, he just got that motherfucker.
And at 11, they're depicting RD releasing Pooh Shiesty from the contract. And I think this stands for minutes, by the way, not seconds. This stands for minutes. This stands for hour. So at the beginning of the video, Pooh Shiesty's daddy is walking in with the contract. At 5 minutes, they got a dude outside the door holding a gun, making sure Gucci Mane can't leave. Now they could probably paint this as, yo, no. He was protecting Gucci, right? He was standing outside making sure that nobody comes in to harm Gucci, right? But then at the 11-minute mark, they got Gucci signing the contract. So now the feds got the video. But they got much more than that, though. Much more than that. See, before the meetup, the feds were able to obtain the messages from Pooh Shiesty and his gang before the meetup where they were scheduling this entire thing. They were smart enough to communicate through the app called Signal. I don't think I think Signal works like Telegram to where their messages, for the most part, the feds can't really get to it if the feds really wanted to. However, you got to delete the messages and delete the app if you're going to talk through Signal, because they didn't. Months after they committed this crime and this robbery, while they knew the feds were after them, because they were smart enough to tell the victims, hey, man, we'll give you guys back your jewelry, bro. Please don't go to the feds. Please don't talk to them. So they knew for the most part that the feds were after them, or law enforcement was after them, because they was begging the witnesses not to come forward and they would give them their jewelry back. So right now, They were smart enough to communicate through Signal, because I think Signal would not turn over your messages to the government, but they weren't smart enough to delete the messages after talking about the crime. Because one of them, I think is Pooh Shiesty or Big 30, they still had the Signal messages in their phones. This is a Chopper Gang group chat where they have discourse about crimes they're about to commit. I've never seen nothing like this before in my life, bruh. So Pooh Shiesty nickname in a group chat is Michael Myers. This is dark. Now you could tell this is coming from Big30’s phone, because this appears to be Big 30 messages right here. So Pooh Shiesty writes in the group chat, I need 6 30s for Saturday, which one of the informants told them means certified gang members. That's what 30 means, right? And he says, I need 6 30s for Saturday, pulling up on WAP, plus 2 drivers. So again, this is him right here acknowledging they're pulling up on Gucci. He needs 6 certified gang members for Saturday and plus 2 drivers, and he's pulling up on WAP. And they go, overstood. Whoop 2 says, what we need to do. 30 says, bet. Now everybody says, bet. I'm there. Where I need to get to, I'm there. Let me know. I need drivers. And they goes, where y'all trying to leave out? Finna leave the A. It's on Shiesty and who he picked to come. I got the cat and TRX. These hoes drink gas though, and everybody can't go to Cuz house, and all them folks be tripping. So again, this is them planning everything out, right? Now this appears to be like a picture instead of a screenshot, because it shows right here the version of Signal has expired. So this appears to be like an actual picture of Big30’s phone. So they got these messages. They got everything, bruh. Everything. You got it. These folks about to put Pooh Shiesty under the jail, man. Ain't no hope, bruh. They finna put Pooh Shiesty under the jail, bruh. And to make things worse, this like being naive, thinking that the witnesses and the victims all of a sudden ain't about to come and testify because Gucci may not testify, that's out. Because one of the victims, apparently Gucci's own security guard, wrote a letter to the judge telling the judge he fears for his life, that the judge shouldn't grant Pooh Shiesty's bond because if Pooh Shiesty get bond, he feels like Pooh Shiesty is gonna come after him and his family. Bro, can you imagine if that man take the stand? Bro, you is getting put under the jail, bro. In the letter to the judge, he identifies himself as a confidential witness and a victim. Not just confidential witness, meaning he's 100% testifying. And a survivor from the incident that occurred on January 10th, 2026. First, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to provide my statement and response regarding the decision at hand concerning the bond for Latrell Williams. I respectfully ask that Mr. Williams remain remanded with no bond due to the safety concerns for myself and my family. Mr. Williams was aware that I am a vested retired police officer, and that knowledge did not stop him from committing these actions. Because of this, I am deeply concerned about what he may attempt to do if he is released. Out of all the victims involved in the case, I am the only one who lives in Texas, and I am extremely fearful of his ability to reach me or my family if he is granted bond. His action shows a disregard for the safety and well-beings of others. Bruh, Pooh Shiesty is over with, man. You knew that man was a retired police officer and you did that? You did that? In the presence of a retired police officer? I can't articulate how stupid that is. There's one thing if you want to rob Gucci Mane and y'all in the streets with it, that's one good cool. That's one thing. But you robbed Gucci Mane, you robbed the other victims in the studio, and you did this in front of a man who has sworn as a police officer? You might as well have done this in front of your parole officers, bro, because ain't no different. You think you about to bribe a retired police officer? You think you about to go to the police, hey, bro, hey, man, listen, bro, I'll give you 50,000, bro. Man, bro, that man don't care about your 50K, bro. That man wants you to rot in prison. Pooh Shiesty is cooked. Yo, anybody saying Pooh Shiesty got a chance, man, you question them, bro. Because I don't know what y'all seeing, man. It's over with. They got the video. They got the witness statements. They got the contract. They got everything they need, bro. They got you planning it out, man. All right, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, bro. What y'all think about this, man? Y'all think Pooh Shiesty stand a chance? Let me know, okay? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, or here, or here, or here, somewhere on my screen, man, to find out why DJ Academics declare war on Charlamagne the God and expose him today on Twitter. I'm going to see you guys in this Charlamagne the God and Academics video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace. The Fed.
So am I. All right. Peace out.